The world has long been captivated by stories of royalty. Kings and queens hold power. They live lives of privilege, but history whispers a different story, a story of darkness lurking beneath the surface. This is a tale of the occult, where power intersects with the supernatural. It is a world of whispers and accusations, of ambition and fear. Throughout history, many royals have been linked to the occult. Some sought power, others sought knowledge. All of them face suspicion and scrutiny. Their stories offer a glimpse into a hidden world, a world where magic and politics intertwined. These stories are not just about the occult, they're about the human condition. They reveal the hopes and fears of those in power. They are tales of love, loss, and betrayal. We will explore the lives of these royals. We will uncover the truth behind the accusations, and we will discover how their alleged occult practices shape their reigns and legacies. This is a journey into the heart of power. It is a journey into the unknown. Elizabeth Woodville was a woman of remarkable beauty. She captivated the heart of a king. Edward IV of England made her his queen. But their love story was not a fairy tale. It was a story shrouded in controversy. Elizabeth came from a lower-ranking noble family. Her sudden rise to power created enemies. These enemies whispered that she was a witch. They claimed she used dark magic to seduce the king. The accusations against Elizabeth were fueled by fear and jealousy. Her family was accused of witchcraft as well. Her mother, Jacquetta of Luxembourg, was a particularly easy target for such accusations. These rumors followed Elizabeth throughout her life. They tarnished her reputation. They cast a shadow over her reign. Though never proven, the accusations haunted Elizabeth. They served as a reminder of the fragility of power. Her story is a cautionary tale. It demonstrates the dangerous intersection of love, ambition, and the occult. Charles VII of France was a king fascinated by the cosmos. He was drawn to the mysteries of astrology. In a time when such interests were viewed with suspicion, Charles embraced them openly. He established a college of astrology in Paris. This act was a bold statement. It signaled his acceptance of a practice often condemned by the church. Charles's fascination with astrology was not merely a personal interest. He consulted astrologers on matters of state. He believed the stars held the key to his kingdom's fate. This belief was not uncommon in medieval Europe. Many rulers sought guidance from astrologers. However, Charles's open embrace of astrology set him apart. It demonstrated a willingness to challenge convention. His reign marked a period of relative tolerance for astrological practices. It was a time when the stars themselves seemed to align in favor of a king. Isabella of Angouleme was renowned for her beauty. She was a woman who commanded attention. Her allure was such that it became a source of both admiration and suspicion. In the eyes of some, her beauty was unnatural. It was whispered that she possessed a bewitching charm. This charm, they claimed, could only be the result of dark magic. Isabella's beauty was not her only offense. She was a woman of great ambition. She married King John of England. Her influence over him was undeniable. This influence aroused the ire of John's enemies. They accused her of manipulating the king through witchcraft. While never formally charged, Isabella faced constant suspicion. Her story is a reminder that even beauty can be a double-edged sword. It can be a source of power and a curse. Section 5, The Devil and the King, James VI and the Shadow of Witchcraft. James VI of Scotland was a king consumed by fear. He was terrified of witchcraft. This fear stemmed from a genuine belief in the power of magic. It was a belief shared by many in his time. James's obsession with witchcraft was amplified by a personal experience. He believed a coven of witches had plotted to assassinate him. This alleged plot, known as the North Berwick witch trials, solidified his paranoia. In response to this perceived threat, James wrote a treatise on witchcraft. His book, Demonology, became a seminal work on the subject. It outlined the dangers of witchcraft and advocated for the persecution of witches. James's reign was marked by a surge in witch hunts. Thousands of people, mostly women, were accused of witchcraft. They were tortured and executed. The king's fear had tragic consequences. It unleashed a wave of hysteria that swept across Scotland. Anne Boleyn's story is one of the most dramatic in English history. She was the second wife of King Henry VIII. Her rise to power was swift and, well, controversial, but her fall from grace was even more dramatic. Anne was accused of adultery, incest, and treason. These charges were politically motivated. Henry wanted to annul their marriage. He desired a male heir, and Anne had failed to provide one. In a desperate attempt to secure her downfall, Henry's advisors resorted to whispers of witchcraft. Anne was said to have a sixth finger, which was seen as a mark of the devil. She was also accused of using witchcraft to seduce the king. Although never formally charged with witchcraft, the accusations stuck. They added to the growing sentiment against her. Anne's story is a stark reminder of how quickly the tides of fortune can turn. It is a tale of love, betrayal, and the deadly consequences of power. Elizabeth I was a queen who embraced knowledge in all its forms. She was a patron of the arts and sciences. Her reign was a golden age for England. But Elizabeth also had a fascination with the occult. She consulted with John Dee, a renowned mathematician, astrologer, and occultist. Dee was a controversial figure. He was both admired and feared for his knowledge. He practiced scrying, which is the art of divination using a reflective surface. Dee also claimed to be able to communicate with angels. Elizabeth relied on Dee for advice on various matters. He provided her with astrological charts and even used his skills to choose an auspicious date for her coronation. While some viewed Dee with suspicion, Elizabeth trusted him. She valued his counsel. Their relationship is a testament to Elizabeth's open-mindedness. She was a queen who embraced the unknown. Nicholas II, the last Tsar of Russia, ruled during a time of great turmoil. His reign was marked by social unrest and political instability, but it was his family's association with Grigory Rasputin that would seal their fate. Rasputin was a self-proclaimed holy man. He had a mysterious aura and gained influence over the royal family through their son, Alexei. The young Tsarevich suffered from hemophilia, and Rasputin seemed to have the ability to ease his suffering. Rasputin's influence over the Tsarina, Alexandra, was particularly strong. She believed he was the only one who could save her son. This belief blinded her to Rasputin's true nature. He was a charlatan who used his position to gain power and wealth. His presence at court further eroded the already tarnished image of the Romanovs. The Russian people saw Rasputin as a symbol of corruption. His association with the royal family fueled the flames of revolution. In the end, Rasputin's influence contributed to the downfall of the Romanovs. Queen Victoria's reign was defined by her deep love for her husband, Prince Albert. His untimely death devastated her. She plunged into mourning. It was during this time of profound grief that Victoria turned to spiritualism. She sought solace in the belief that she could communicate with Albert from beyond the grave. Victoria's interest in spiritualism was not uncommon in the Victorian era. Many people sought solace in the belief that they could connect with their departed loved ones. Victoria held seances and consulted mediums. She desperately wanted to believe that Albert was still with her in spirit. While some dismissed Victoria's spiritualism as a form of grief-stricken delusion, others believed she found genuine comfort in it. Regardless of whether the messages she received were real or imagined, they provided her with a sense of peace. In her heart, Victoria never truly let go of Albert.